After the funeral, the house was a war zone. My mother, uncle, and aunts whispered behind closed doors, slamming doors so hard it made the walls shake. Cousins argued in the hallways. Everyone had questions, accusations, and indignation, but no one admitted what they already knew. Claire stayed calm through it all. She didn't fight, didn't yell. She just watched, letting the family stew in their panic while quietly gathering information. And then she started asking questions, innocent enough on the surface, but precise, about bank accounts, trusts, and family properties, about who was married where and who owed what favors. And when someone tried to brush her off, she smiled and said, "I just want to understand the family I never met." It didn't take long before I realized the truth. Multiple family members had known she existed. My mother had received letters. My uncle had seen her as a child when she came for visits with her mother. They had deliberately hidden her. All of them. They had decided who got what, whose inheritance was safe, and who would never know they had a sibling. That knowledge made my stomach twist. They weren't just selfish, they were cruel. And now, Claire wasn't asking for sympathy. She was taking notes. Over the next few days, the subtle revenge began. Nothing overt, nothing illegal, yet, just carefully calculated. She'd casually mention things in conversations that no outsider should know. She asked pointed questions about family finances at dinner, about secret properties, about accounts her father had set up years ago. She had proof, quietly amassed, that could expose each lie, each deception, each time someone had deliberately shut her out. The first act of real vengeance came when she sent an anonymous tip to one of the family's biggest creditors. One of my uncles received a letter in the mail warning that a hidden loan had been mishandled and could trigger an investigation. No signature, no explanation, just the facts. The family panicked. My uncle was pale for days, pacing, calling lawyers. My mother avoided Claire, refusing to answer her calls. But every time we saw her, she just smiled, quietly, in that way that made you feel like she was 10 steps ahead of you. By the end of the week, the tension was unbearable. She hadn't stolen a dime, hadn't yelled or raged, but the mere knowledge that she existed, that she knew the family secrets, had flipped the household upside down. And then she turned her eyes on me. I realized she wasn't just there to claim her inheritance. She was there to make everyone pay for the lies, the years of hiding, the deliberate erasure of her existence. And she was patient, methodical, and terrifyingly calm. By the time she left for the day, I was shaking, not from fear of her actions, but from the knowledge that she already had the upper hand. My perfect family? They weren't perfect at all. And Claire, she was just getting started.